Yeah, good win. It was a good series win, a good week, go 3-1, get kind of back on the right track this week. So just proud of the kids. I mean, we came out a little flat, lack of urgency, really struggled offensively, but, pitching kept us in the game for the most part. We just, a couple bad pitches with the home runs that just were tough to get us down. But we just kept trying to get the guys going, trying to stay positive in the dugout. And, the guys in the dugout did a great job of just staying positive, like the guys that weren't playing, and just kept trying to figure it out. And then obviously, once we started going, we got hot there. And, huge. I mean, and again, I thought Dom threw nine strikeouts and whatever it was, 4 1/3. Like, just did a great job. It's just, obviously you leave pitches up or whatnot, and you walk a couple guys. We obviously make an error that costs us a run early, and and all of a sudden, you're down 5-0. So, but we just kept playing, and then Kramer came in there and gave us huge outs. And, that's why I put him in there was I needed to keep the game at 5 and let our offense come back. And obviously, him not pitching the last 2 days and being rested, like, there's no one I trust more than him to make sure we put zeros on the board. So when you're down 5-0, you're not trying to save him for anything. He did a great job, and then obviously Najir's last 2 outings have been electric and huge outs there. I mean, to strand that guy at third base in the 8th, and then be able to close the door in the 9th was the difference. And then again, we just put some pressure on him, and then Lex gets a huge home run there. So proud of the second half of the game, the way we played, and the way we pitched pretty much all weekend. So we just got to continue to work, continue to be more consistent, and continue to hopefully build off this week.
What can you say about Victor? I mean, that was a huge pressure situation. You can't give up any more runs if he comes in and gets all 3 batters back.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean, Tuesday he goes bases loaded, no outs, and doesn't give up a run, and then today runner at third base, no outs. I mean, just again, it's what one, the stuff that he has, but 2, an older guy. Like, just go out there, worry about. We talk all about managing, and just worry about the pitch, just this pitch. Okay, I got to get 3 outs before they score. Like, you can't think that big picture. You got to think about just being present and just winning pitches. When you do that, then you have an opportunity to end up, getting out of a bases loaded inning with no runs or 1 run, or being able to strand a guy at third base. And so, really proud of him, the maturity he showed, and be able to go up there and I mean, just huge inning there to make it where we got to put a lot more pressure on him to score 1 run than we had if we needed to score 2.
With Kramer pitching earlier in the game, what made you decide to go with Victor in the closing situation?
Well, just what he did on Tuesday, his stuff. Just felt like he's, obviously he's pitched decently well all year, just not as good as I know that he can. I know that he thinks he can, you know what I mean? But obviously his last couple outings have been way better. And obviously that would culminated with Tuesday. So I just felt like, in that situation, who's going to be able to strike guys out, try to keep the ball off the barrels and not let that guy score from third. And then who's been in those moments before. And again, he's pitched in big moments in college. And then obviously, just Tuesday was in a huge moment. And on the rest that he had, I felt comfortable putting him out there.
You talk about the outings from your starters. That included Jacob's strong outing on Saturday.
Everybody threw well. Again, offensively, yesterday, that's the hottest guy in the league. The last, now 4 outings, he's 4-0 with like a 1-something ERA and like 40-something strikeouts. Like, he's really been dominant. And we just scrapped and just couldn't. We had some bad luck. I mean, not bad luck, but just baseball. We line out with the bases loaded. We hit a decent ball to center field with the bases loaded. We hit another line out with the bases loaded and make a mental mistake. But we just, that's baseball. Like, the balls didn't fall our way yesterday. And so Jacob made 1 mistake, pitched his tail off the rest of the game. So, and that's, in those kind of games, when it's close, like, 1 pitch can make a difference. And that's why we always talk about being so present. But the pitching staff has done a really good job this weekend, all this week, really giving our offense a chance to score some runs and win the game, and not having to put up huge numbers, but hit a bunch of home runs this week and just did a great job other than yesterday. And again, like, just felt like yesterday it was just some baseball stuff that happened that we just got unlucky.
A bit of a lineup.
Can you speak to the resiliency your team showed today?
I mean, again, I think we could have rolled over and died being down 5-0. You know what I mean? And we didn't. We just kept showing up. We kept playing. We knew that there was a lot of game left. 5 innings of 15 outs left. We talked about don't give up till you got all 27 outs erased. And we know what kind of offense we have. We know how good we can be. And we can score in big bunches. So we just had to keep trying to get pressure. We just couldn't get any pressure on them. We had no hits. So And once it kind of started rolling, get that guy in the stretch, then we just kept going.
You talk about
change with John Rice at the top of the order. Do you like that move? I know the Clemson series, I think he had one game there.
Yeah.
But is that a move that you'll see in the?
I don't know. I just looking over at the last 5, 10, 15 game splits, just he's been one of our top 3 or 4 hitters. Some guys have been scuffling at the top of the order and just trying to get the hottest guys to get the most at bats and put them in the situations where they try to score runs. So just kind of looking at it, just felt like we needed a little bit of a change and kind of give us a spark up the top of the lineup, be able to score some runs. And he's done a great job.
Coach, can you talk about the pinch hitting situation between Searberg and Bodecker?
Yeah, it just went to the numbers. Lex is hitting .344 against left-handers, and so didn't feel like it was a good matchup with the starting guy. And when they brought the lefty in, he's done a really good job. Obviously hits the home run off the lefty. So, Matt's done a great job Tuesday, huge, gets a hit today. So it wasn't anything against him, it just strictly off the numbers.
I'm not sure if you've been asked about this year, but how cool is it to have the kids? You have your youngest son is a bad boy. I think he's been at every game.
Yeah.
You got Ted Tom's kid helping out. That's pretty cool to see every game out here.
Yeah, it's fun. I was super nervous about it, just from not paying attention or getting hit with a bat or something like that. But he loves it. He was up before me this morning. We were here early, and I told him just come with my dad, my wife, and my oldest one are out playing baseball and out of town. But he refused. He's got the uniform. He loves it. Works his tail off. It's fun to see, and he loves being around the field. And doesn't love playing baseball, but he loves being around the baseball field. So you might have your job one day.
Great start for Stags. Obviously, kind of decline later, but what do you think overall?
I did a great job. When he's again, Jacob and him, when they're able to execute pitches, the thing about them is they just got to keep the ball out of the middle of the plate. When they make mistakes over the middle of the plate, they don't have that, that stuff that is just, the 95s or something like that, like Najir does or Cam or something like that maybe get away with it. They got to be a little bit more perfect, But when they're able to execute the changeup, execute the cutter, move fastball in and out, man, you got pitches going all different directions, and when they can do that, and when you look at the dominance that they have, it's when those things are just being able to execute it, and so he did a great job.
In the third, what did the ump say to you on that one fair and they called it foul? Upright?
He thought it hit off his leg, so he thought it went off his leg and then forward. So that's a tough angle, but just the way it came off the bat, he capped it. I don't think it hit him in the leg. So, but from my angle, it's one of those. When you see something funky like that, you immediately think it probably hit something, but I think he just capped it off the bat and put so much spin on it that it just looked weird, and just he reacted and part of it.
What can you say about this team's ability to respond? Because as soon as they had that 4-run fifth, you had the 5-run fifth, you got that 1 run in the 8th, you had 3.
Yeah, again, it's about playing the game, and we're old. It's what you should do when you got 24-year-olds and 23-year-olds playing and have as much experience as we do, where you just understand that one inning can change it. We've seen it on both ends of the spectrum of us not being able to stop another team from putting up a big number, and we've put up big numbers. So you just keep playing the game, trust that we can put together quality at bats, and just keep trying.
How big is it to get this series win, a first series win since Dartmouth, and you're going to be having another shot at USF next weekend?
Yeah. It's good. We just got to win games, and winning series is the big part of it. But going 3-1 on the week is a definite step in the right direction. Obviously, struggle a little bit. Obviously, play one of the top 10 teams in the country. Just the timing of that was unfortunate. Just the way the schedule worked out. But we get back to playing our baseball this week. I felt like had a great week, and now you get to enjoy the rest of the day. Good practice day tomorrow, and then really just focused on trying to get another win on Tuesday against that team.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.